So a lot of people think because Islam is such a non-white religion, right? Which it's not. Islam has no color. It's an Abrahamic religion. It's no different than any other religion. People think that American parents can react bad. And for the most case, that's true. So I was scared. I didn't know what my parents would think. I have such good relationship with my parents. I always had, but I was still nervous. What are they gonna think? I called my brother day after becoming a Muslim. Yo, Cyrus, I'm a Muslim. Cool, bro. Don't really care. Cool. That was a conversation with my brother. It took me 2 weeks to tell my father. Told him first, not sure why. I probably should have told my mom first. Probably would have been the smarter decision. But I decided to tell him. So I text him, hey, Dad, we need to talk. He goes, okay. So I call up my dad. He answers. I go, Dad, I'm a Muslim. Silence. Sounded like silence for 30 minutes. In reality, it was probably 5 seconds. And what does he say? He goes, yeah, we figured so. And immediately what he says after that, what does that mean moving forward? He's like, when you come back home, what does that mean? Do we need to change things? Do we need to do things differently? Do we need to act different? I was like, no, it doesn't change anything. There's just certain things I'm not gonna do anymore, and if you hear me mumbling Arabic words in my room, I'm just praying. Okay. And that was it. And then I tell my mom, and her reaction is, Canyon, you're my son. I'm gonna love you regardless of your religion. And alhamdulillah, it makes me so grateful for my parents, because I know that's a struggle with a lot of reverts. They don't have good parents. So shout out mom and dad, very good parents. And I'm very blessed, and they've been very supportive. I'll tell you a quick story.
Yeah.
I was living in the UK for a little bit, and I've been working, I'm a workaholic, all I do is work. And my parents are always, you gotta go, you gotta make sure you're doing other stuff. And my mom, non-Muslim, texts me one day. I've been grinding, haven't talked to him in a while. She goes, hey, make sure you go to the mosque. My non-Muslim mom is like, make sure you go to the mosque. Whenever I visit a country, the first thing she goes is, have you visited the mosque in that country yet? And that's the type of parents I have.
But why so?
I asked my dad this question. I asked him, Dad, why were you so kind and so understanding when I told you I was a Muslim? And he said, as a parent, you have to decide, how much is this relationship worth to me? Is it worth, is it something I disagree with? Am I gonna throw a fit about it? Or do I love this person enough that regardless if we disagree on something, I'm gonna choose to put our relationship first? Because the relationship always comes first, and that's what he said. And I think they did a very good job raising me to be open-minded. It was one of the most important things, is how I want to raise my children, how my parents raised me. Be open-minded, be willing to listen to anyone, be willing to be proven wrong, be willing to hear people who have a completely different opinion than you. And that would be hypocritical of my parents to raise me to be open-minded and then use my open-mindedness to find what's the truth for me. And they understand that, and that's why they're so supportive.